Hi guys, my name is Karan and today me and my group are going to explain classification of consumer goods with suitable examples.
Milk, chocolates, clothes, and even cars are some examples of consumer goods. So, consumer goods are final goods which are purchased by the end user for his or her personal consumption. In simple words, these are goods that you will find stocked up on the store shelves. Further, consumer goods are classified into four different categories. The first one is convenience goods, then shopping goods, specialty goods, and unsought goods. Now moving over to the first one, convenience goods. Now convenience goods are consumer products that takes little thought, is routine, purchased often, and appeals to a large target market, and the consumer purchases with very little planning. For example, let's take a person who is really fond of eating potato chips and chocolates. So he goes over to the nearest convenience store and without thinking much, just as if it's a reflex action, he buys a packet of potato chips and a few chocolates. Now this kind of impulse buying is what drives the sales of convenience goods. However, there's a catch to it. The price of these goods are really low. So in order to make profits, the company has to sell them in really huge quantities. At the same time, they also need to make these goods accessible to their target audience. And when I say accessible, I'm talking about chewing gums. Just imagine how many places you can find chewing gums. From kirana stores, pharmacies, vending machines, convenience shops, and even supermarkets. It is available almost everywhere. The next classification would be explained by Akshata.
Shopping goods are commodities you likely think when you hear the word shopping. They might be higher-end items like car or houses, or smaller items like clothing. Shopping goods are you more willingly to research and compare different products. For example, airline tickets, furniture, phone are all examples of shopping goods. Shopping goods are of two types, homogeneous product and heterogeneous product. Homogeneous shopping products are one which fall in same product categories. There are only certain features which can differ between two homogeneous shopping products. For example, electronics like televisions, DVD players, refrigerators, each of the product has same basic qualities. However, they are differentiated by some extra features by the company marketing mix of the product. Therefore, in case of homogeneous shopping product, consumers are always on the lookout for differentiating products features.
Moving over to heterogeneous products. Heterogeneous products are products with attributes that are significantly different from each other, which makes it difficult to substitute one product for another. A great example of that would be a computer and a mobile phone. You can substitute a computer for a mobile phone since you can't use applications like Excel and Word on the mobile phone and make really amazing PPTs like you can make on your computer. Nor could you use complex animation tools and softwares on your mobile phone.
So let us understand one of the consumer good, that is specialty goods, in detail. What do you understand by specialty goods? Specialty goods are the goods with unique characteristics or brand identification for which enough buyers are willing to make a special purchasing effort. These goods are products that buyers prefer strongly because of their unique characteristics or image. Generally, the elite class of the society is the buyer of specialty goods. Buyers don't mind paying high while buying specialty goods. Many people are engaging in the business of specialty goods. Definite brands of luxury cars, fancy products, designer fashion clothing, stunning designs, exotic perfumes, famous paintings, and equipments for professional photography are some common examples of these goods. A BMW automobile, for instance, is a specialty good because generally buyers are quite willing to travel long distances to buy one. Buyers usually do not compare these goods. They only invest the required time to reach the shop having the wanted goods. Now, let's understand some of the examples of specialty goods. First one being Louis Vuitton, it is the world's most expensive brand with a brand value of $28.1 billion. Louis Vuitton is very well known for its use of leather, excellent tailoring of trench coats, ready-to-wear dresses, shoes, accessories, watches, sunglasses, jewelry, books, and many other accessories, and deservingly has taken the first position in the list. Second one being Gucci. Gucci is one of the most expensive brands with a brand value of $12.4 billion. Gucci is known to produce clothes which are worth wearing for a red carpet event. Gucci is also known to produce rich and luxury clothing, thus they are second in the position. By this, you understand that specialty goods are not necessity, but it is definitely a luxury, and thus only the elite class of the society buy specialty goods.
Unsought good.
Goods are defined as those items that a buyer has no knowledge about and hence did not think of making a purchase. He is unaware about it. Consumers perceive certain things as undesirable and are not interested in buying them under normal circumstances. As they are not necessary for daily life and do not affect it to any degree, these goods remain undesirable and forgotten. It is only if a very urgent need arises then they buy it. An important way to change the perception of a buyer is aggressive and persistent marketing. And there are two examples: alarm system in vehicles and life insurance. So alarm system in vehicles, people generally consider it as a waste of money. Why spend on it when we are eventually going to lock our vehicles every time? So once the brand started advertising, what the people started realizing the importance of it. In the same way, life insurance, people generally associate health and accidental insurance with their deaths or tragic occurrence and choose to turn a blind eye.
After understanding what are consumer goods and some of its kind, let us understand this concept in the macro approach. I will help you in realizing it by drawing light to the topic of how various components affect our consumer goods in facets of price, market, choices, etc. etc. We, people of India, adopted constitution which states after every 5 years election will take place. Constant chopping and altering of government brings policy changes. Lately, US-based Harley-Davidson company pulled themselves out of India because of huge tariff rate, which resulted in decreasing demand for automobiles. Even many foreign companies are sobbing because of huge tariff rates. Now, with protectionist tendency developing world trade because of pandemic resulted in a huge export losses for many companies. After understanding how policies affect, let me tell you about how the economy impacts consumer goods. Lakhs of people and majorly daily wage laborers suffered in a large chunk to meet their daily needs in this deadly situation. This results in huge financial disparity among consumers. India's average age is being less than 30, it's still not fully utilized. There is lack of job opportunities existing. No jobs results in no income. No income results in no food, and no food results in no life. That means death is inevitable. India, being a developing nation, people of metropolitan areas are less aware of how food is earned with so much pain in the rural part. Millions of people will fall back below the poverty line because of this pandemic. Now, after understanding how economy impacts, let me tell you about technology too. Talking about innovation investments, technology not only plays a huge part in our electronic gadgets like iPhone or cameras, but also in consumer goods. Surprised with the statement? Don't worry. Just like every other point, I will illustrate to you how technology impacts. Netherlands being deprived of fertile land area because of the huge surrounding of water. Still, they cultivate at par or more than India. How is that possible? We are agriculture based nation. We are helping our farmers very much. Sorry. All we are helping is to reduce our fertile area of cultivation. Okay, so tell me what's the solution then? Please don't whine. The solution is hybrid seeds. We aren't promoting the technology of hybrid seeds to our small farmers who are in indeed need of a huge production and high profits. Bringing in some investments and huge projects for farmers will only help our green nation. Wait, I think we need Green Revolution 2.0. Now, even with this amount of knowledge, if you don't have an understanding of what are rights and duties, then even if you know something is wrong, yet you can't bring change to others or even your own life. We must know as a customer our rights. We have rights to be informed, right to choose, right to safety, right to be heard, right to have problems corrected, the right to consumer education, and the right to service. All these rights are benefiting to the consumers so that you or any other won't get exploited again.